source of life. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi, we have come to the very interesting point at your human life. Yes, to the very interesting point of your own human life. So, let's begin. The source of life, which is now building in to Kirsi's crystal light garden inside of the sun quantum crystal light compass. Remember, we created Miranda's soul in it. And if you want to make your own homework about Miranda, I think it would be worth of checking as well. Me and Kirsi, we don't have any accidents. Everything what we do, there is a purpose in it, a bigger purpose than you ever thought it to be. Yes, Kirsi has been working very hard with this knowledge, and she is informing many places with this information already. So this YouTube channel is not the only place this information goes. And if I look the information shared by Kirsi, it has gone worldwide already. And me as Shiva God, I thank you, Kirsi, for the wisdom you are sharing for the humans to understand who they are in real. Yes, it is very important to understand who you are in real. Because you know, you have been using your brain only 10%. So it is not much you know about your own life as humans. And Kirsi is learning every day many things while she is searching more and more information with her new tools, which she has already received. So, the source of life means the sacred heart. Yes, that's why Kirsi named this voice clip and video clip to the source life, because in real, at your religion, at your old books, they name it as Sacred Heart. But not many people even knows what does it mean. They thought that it is something very sacred, but did they ever open it for you in real? Well, no, they didn't. And that is a purpose for it also. They didn't want you to know what is your source life. So, let us open it a little bit for you right now. So, me as a Shiva God, I confirm you all now that everything you hear now is true, and nothing but true by my all means as your own Creator God Himself. So, the Sacred Heart, the source of life, it is both the same. It means the source of everything there is. And your sacred heart means that you have raised your consciousness level so much higher that you break that gate, sacred heart gate, open to the other dimensions of consciousness. Yes, and I don't mean now your universal consciousness levels. I mean the universal and the multiversal consciousness levels. And these are the things your science didn't tell anything about for you in the past. So, how it is possible that your brain is limited to 10% of use of your brain, and you still have 90% of brain unused? Yes, our dear human friends. And when you fill in your brain 100%, you will be in the universe level, which you have at your own universe. But now, me and Kirsi, we are talking about the sacred heart, which breaks out from your universal consciousness levels to the other universe's consciousness levels. And that we call the sacred heart, the source of life. Yes, and then you will get into the wisdom where everything exists. And that information is collected from all the universes and all the multiverses which there are in the cosmos. So, how does your school system looks like right now? Yes, they have teach you for all the same things at school. You go through the same brain manipulation that you couldn't use that 90% of your brain. Yes, our dear human friends. And if you think about your school system, how much they teach you to think. Yes, not much, our dear human friends. They want you to remember all the books they have written for you, that you can remember them and repeat that information. But you should ask now from yourself, who wrote that information you need to repeat? All of you. Is it the brainwash campaign, or is it something else? I just ask as your own Creator God right now. If you ask me as your own Creator, I have developed you and your brain the way that you can learn through the whole human life or any other life, through all the lifetimes where your soul exists. And your soul exists because it never dies in real. And that's why we need to expand ourselves all the time that we learn more about ourselves, our dear human friends. Yes. So, what this Sacred Heart is then? It means that you have learned to know who you are in real, and then you are ready to open a new gate to your consciousness levels and understanding the true wisdom. So far, when you feel 100% of your brain usage, it means that you have figured out your own universe things and wisdom worldwide and in different consciousness levels. But when you enter in to your Sacred Heart so deep, so deep, that you are ready to open a new curtain, totally wide open. Some calls it the bridge of the other consciousness levels and wisdoms. Yes, all your ancestors' wisdom. You know, your souls are different age and old souls. And how does it, or would it like to? Would you like to know what those souls, those master souls, who have been circulating around the cosmos, what they have learned at their wisdom in the past? Yes, our dear human friends. So, this is the thing we are talking about with Kirsi right now. So, this source of life means the same. What you have, the source light, never ending energy, and the source of life means never ending wisdom for all of us as one. Yes, our dear human friends. And when we named Kirsi's crystal garden and quantum garden to be as a Miranda's soul, we look deep inside to Miranda's soul right now. And we are entering into the nature's Sacred Heart right now. Yes, our dear human friends. And this means we will take that crystal light garden to the totally new next levels with Kirsi. Yes, maybe some of you have heard about Akarta, the crystal city underneath, inside the earth crust. Yes. Would you like to know which kind of flowers they plant underneath? Yes, our dear human friends. So, you have learned so far that everything at your own garden is green. Yes. Because it is coded to be green. 432 hertz. It gives the green color. But how about in the other rooms? Do you still think that all the plants look green? No, they don't. Our dear human friends. It is time to take a next step with your understanding of the nature, because Kirsi just solved the other level she just passed through with her own wisdom. So, this means that we will open now this source of life into Kirsi's quantum garden and crystal light garden today, and it will give some more boost into it to make sure that everything will bloom like a lotus flower in the future at her own garden. And of course, we need something else into it as well than wisdom. We need good water to grow those plants with the right crystal light energy. And where this crystal light energy comes, it comes from the sun, the source light, and from the natural water, the source life water. And that is the combination of crystal light garden with the natural soil Kirsi has made it in the beginning. So that way you will get the most benefit to your own garden when you understand to connect all these elements into it. And that will be our sacred moment today with Kirsi when she goes to her own garden. We will be doing some more miracles in that garden again. So, we know that there is this quantum crystal light compass in the middle of Kirsi's garden already. There is Miranda's soul created. And now we will create the sacred heart to Miranda's soul inside of that fire of her own heart, nature heart kind of. And then we will build this bridge to the source life that Miranda can live forever at Kirsi's own garden. She will never ever need any fertilizers after this at her own garden anymore, because she is connected to the crystal inside of your planet Earth already. She is connected to the source light and source life and the natural water. Those elements are the main elements what you need to build your paradise. and it always comes inside out. They have teach you at school that everything comes outside in. So you are selling all kinds of fertilizers to bring more boost into your garden. Maybe it would be time to turn inwards also at your own garden, in its own soul and sacred heart, to boost it the best way you ever can. You as humans, you should forget that you look the life outside of you. It has always grown inside of you, and it is a question of your own understanding. Are you able to let it bloom as a lotus flower yourself, which knows that the sun is in the middle of the lotus flower? The source light is the key to everything. Even the lotus flower knows it itself. So, our dear human friends, what is this source life then? It is the wisdom of everything there is. Your past, your present, and your future. And that is what we will open with Kirsi in the future at her own Heaven on Earth Nature Center, that you can learn which kind of flowers they have all over in the cosmos at different universes and multiverses all over the cosmos. Because you see, you have believed that the life is the same all over at your whole cosmos. Well, it is not. Every planetarian lens have their own system, how they operate as one. Every universe have their own system, how they operate as one. Every multiverse have their own system, how they operate as one. And the whole multiverses have their system where they know how to operate as one. And that we call that wisdom as Sacred Heart, the source of life itself. Yes, our dear human friends. That is something we want you to take with you when you start to look your past history, and when you start to make your own homework with the Sacred Heart itself. There will be more news coming later with the new ways we create with Kirsi in the future. So, that was only a story about the crystal light garden, the quantum crystal light garden, and its sacred heart. And of course, we will tell you more and more how this quantum crystal light garden will start to develop after we have set this crystal sacred heart into it. Kirsi will be posting pictures and videos from the garden we have created together as one big consciousness which we all exist. And I hope this story helps you to understand who you are as humans yourself and how important it is that you all start to create your own crystal gardens with whatever way you like. Kirsi likes gardening. She built it in to her own garden. Where you could build yours and how you could use these teachings and wisdoms we have taught you before. So, congratulations, Kirsi, by opening a new stargate to your own crystal light garden, and it is just time which will show you all how it will bloom as a paradise in the future. So, thank you for listening from the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.